Hi everyone, welcome back to Watch It Played. My name is Rodney Smith. This is going to be a quick fundraiser update, and it's probably a little overdue. But I wanted to make sure I got some game content back on the channel first before I created this video, because after Gen Con, Andrea was coming home from Japan after being away for a year, and then we had to get her ready to go off to university. Luke was getting ready to go back to school, and so I was kind of on an enforced vacation to take care of some important family matters. But now that those things are resolved, I'm back to creating the content on a more regular basis. And so I wanted to make sure Dungeon Saga got onto the channel, and it's up now if you want to learn how to play that game. And now I just want to come on here and say a very big thank you to everyone for the wonderful support that we've received during this 5th season fundraiser. I set a funding goal of $42,000 this year, which is a little bit up from last year. And each year I try to bump it up because I'm trying to get the channel to a point where it's generating enough income for me that I can sustain doing this full time as I've been doing. And you might be thinking, well, Rodney, what would happen if we didn't reach the funding goals? Would you stop doing the channel? And the answer is, yeah, I would have to stop doing the channel because I have a family and it's a responsibility of mine to bring some income into this family. And you guys make it possible for me to do that. So it's hard to express exactly what that means to me, to know that I get to keep doing this. But hopefully you get a sense of that from the excitement and joy I have in creating this content. Hopefully that comes through and you know how much I appreciate your support. In fact, I had a stretch goal set at 60K. And the reason for that, there's no sort of perk, but I mentioned in that stretch goal is that that's the real goal. That's really what I'm aiming for, that amount. Because that means I can continue doing the show at the pace I've been doing it and really justify all the hours and hours of time I'm putting into the content. And so thank you guys so much for helping me reach that goal. That was really, really significant to me. And it's going to make the next year just kind of mentally more relaxing for me, knowing that, okay, some of the expenses of my family are taken care of now. And we're actually getting very close to reaching the final stretch goal. And that one was so that I could start putting some of the money back into the show so we can continue to improve it. One of the things I'll tell you we're working on is getting a website done. I have a gentleman actually who volunteered to do some website work for me, but I really would like to pay him for his time. And also, Pep McDonald has done, a friend of mine, and you've probably seen him on the show before, he did the instructional video for Eminent Domain Microcosm, and I'd like him to be able to do more content for the channel to help me get more videos out to you guys during the year, because of course my bandwidth is all taken up. So to be able to do more games, I need some help. And Pep is a good person, I think, for the job. And so I'd like to be able to, pay him for his time when he's able to come in here and help me out. So again, you guys are making that possible, and I think it will make the channel here better and healthier for it. So thank you guys. That's really all I have to say. It's really just more of sort of an update and letting you guys know how much I appreciate your support. Oh, I should take this moment though to quickly answer a question I've received from a few people, which is, Rodney, when do I select the perks, the promos that I want, and that sort of thing? At the end of the fundraiser, and not immediately afterwards, but within a few days, maybe a couple of weeks even, I'll be sending out emails to people to get that information. And so if you're wondering what's going on, look for the email, check in your junk folder, and also just check the fundraiser page itself. I will put in the updates anytime I send out emails, so you know to be looking for it. And you can also go, wait a second, I should have gotten one, I haven't received one. Then you know to contact me at that point. So just, I would say, primarily keep an eye on the updates. They won't always be video updates, so if you're just watching my channel, you won't see it. Go to the fundraiser page itself and go into the updates there, and sometimes I'll just have written updates, because those are a little quicker to put out than these videos. But I think that's everything I want to say right now, guys. I have some more gameplay and instructional video content to create, so I should probably get off here and start working on that again. But until the next episode, thanks for watching.